Exit GMO Summer 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Now our top 3 is Bobby sitting in grand finals, HBox in losers finals against n0ne.
Yeah.
And this is a definitely, like we said before, it's a very, very doable matchup. HBox kind of has n0ne's number in terms of the overall head-to-head, but we have seen n0ne take really, really good sets, like that Genesis 8 one we talked about just now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that, of the top Falcons, n0ne is probably the one. Well, you got to give it to Wizzy. Wizzy definitely the one that paved the way for Falcon to even be considered maybe a winning matchup.
Right.
But yeah, with n0ne's the one where I'm never really sure how it's going to go. Like I've seen this go like so many different directions where, these two can have a close set or one of them can absolutely blow the other one out of the water. And even at Genesis, right? Like, I mean, up until the very last moment, really looked like HBox was going to take it. So
yeah,
n0ne definitely sort of player that can sneak these stocks in out of nowhere. But of course, that goes for HBox's Jigglypuff as well.
Yeah, fun to note at the last GMO that they played at Fall Edition, HBox scraped by in that one too. 5-game set. And I mean, yeah, a lot of their overall set history looks rather close for the most part. Some of the online events we're looking at, GMO Spring was a 5-game set in favor of HBox. We got FPS and East Coast Fridays where n0ne was able to take it in 5. They go for long sets, but it seems like HBox is the one that typically edges out here. When n0ne finds it though, it's a treat to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, honestly, like I'm never sure what the playstyle is going to be with n0ne, because I think like out of the Falcons, he's definitely the one where I feel like it's the most variable. You see Wizzy with the kind of the full hop playstyle, and it works super duper well and it's reliable. And I think Johnny, more often he's trying to come from underneath, but I feel like n0ne, like you'll see all kinds of different types of attempts to get in. Right, he'll periodically play the ground game for a really long period of time. He'll go more airborne. It's any, you never quite know what you're getting with n0ne.
Right. It's a mixed bag for sure.
Yeah.
But hey, shout outs to our sponsors as well while we wait. I know you have a personal one here with Golden Guardians helping out for GMO as always.
Yes, as well as Surfshark. Surfshark definitely coming to clutch as well. Yeah, I mean, Golden Guardians, it's we're moving into our 4th season, so definitely go check out the YouTube. We've recorded some fun videos already past couple weeks.
Yeah, everything looks super sick from you guys so far. I've been really impressed with the content rollout you guys have planned. And then Surfshark VPN as well. I believe someone just put an announcement in chat, but it's surfshark.deals/gallant, and you get 83% off plus 3 months for free. So check it out.
Yeah, imagine we're waiting for the player feed right now. Here we go. Man. This is I think they're okay, so they're connecting right now. So funny with these two in particular. I think these two kind of bedroom shots have to be two of the more iconic, over the online era. I mean, these are two definitely like two sceneries that I think as the Melee community on Twitch we've come to really know and love.
Right.
So many iconic pop-offs happening in HBox's kind of little room to the right there, and of course n0ne, we've seen that room from 5 or 6 different camera angles at this
how
point.
many cameras do you think are in there now? So there's a couple questions.
God.
How many cameras are in n0ne's room?
It's like 4 or 5. I mean, a good number of them are definitely, just Logitech webcams or what have you, but
no, it's awesome though.
Dude. Yeah. It's quite the setup.
I'm truly shocked that HBox, unless those posters are covering holes in the walls, I'm so shocked that HBox hasn't damaged this house in any way, like any meaningful way that requires like a carpenter or some type of like trade profession to come to his house.
Right. Well, I mean, hey, we never know, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a good point. HBox stepping away for a little break before the set. Man, I don't know. So n0ne, let's see. Taking a look at the bracket one more time. Yeah, I mean, out of these two, you're pretty much guaranteed a banger of a grand finals, right? Because either you're getting the run back with HBox n0ne, which is,
or you
sorry, HBox Bobby, HBox Bobby, sorry, yeah. Or you're getting n0ne Bobby, which you were saying, you know, it's funny because I feel like the last couple times I've seen n0ne Bobby, Bobby's kind of been giving n0ne more trouble than vice versa. Although, I guess you're telling me that n0ne is 70% win rate?
n0ne has a solid win rate against lifetime? Bobby. Overall, it was 71%. However, the thing about their sets, especially in kind of the online era of tournaments, is that legitimately, like, you are at a roulette machine and anything can happen. So like I've watched sets where they're really, really serious and they go back and forth and it's neck and neck, and I've watched sets where they both SD 2 to 3 times a game and it's still really entertaining to watch. So it's really, again, like we said, n0ne is a mixed bag sometimes against HBox. That matchup of n0ne and Bobby is a lot of mixed bags. It's like the Mario Party one where you just get 3 random items. You just get 3 random games. Okay, so n0ne's talking to the stream right now. Can anyone fill me in on what he's saying?
Okay, he gripped his controller in a certain way.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
yeah. Are these all like psychological like tells that we're gonna get from this set?
I don't know. I'm gonna pop on over. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna pop on over.
I don't think anything will beat the going into Zane's stream during Zane Moki mini Iron Man set on Friday night, where the two of them were in control, like unbearably drunk. Like, it was just an insane showing from both of them. Where did HBox go?
That's a great question. Kitchen?
Where did he go? Did he fall? Does he need life alert?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Can you imagine? Like he's just like Yamcha fainted in the kitchen.
No,
like
dude.
With a broken ankle.
Just curled up in the fetal position. Oh no. Oh man. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's recovered.
He's back.
Look at that.
This is where we see him fall, like just in, you know, as far away as you can on the camera, where it's just blurry as hell.
Dude. Looks like he set a mug or something down on the
Oh, he's got it.
He's got it. He's got it. Okay.
What does he have?
Yeah, it's like
the chain?
It's like a chain.
Is he throwing the chain on? Is he gonna wear it or is he gonna hold it?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a good luck charm.
Because he's been wearing it for most events this year, I want to say. So
I feel like he's really brought this kind of I don't know what to call it, but you know, this new meta, I guess, for himself, where he has these accessories and he almost equips them like, you know, like RPG.
Yeah, what's the bonus that he gets?
I need the +3. You know, he's got the sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have the chain, we have the sunglasses. I mean, like, you could tell like his inventory expires. You know, he can be over encumbered. That's why he broke the chair.
Right.
Kevin says +5 to clutch. Let's go. Let's go.
Look at that. And he went downstairs to get that too, so he had to get that out of like the family.
Do you think he got it downstairs? Yeah, like he went into the safe for it.
Right. So this must be some this must be some really special stuff. None. I mean, I don't know.
Now n0ne should walk away.
I'm worried that you're willing that reality.
That I'm manifesting this into existence.
Yeah, they're just gonna completely stagger it. It's like, oh, you know what? Now that you're back, I gotta use the restroom too. Actually, come to think.
Yeah, you mentioned Westballs earlier too. The counter pop off technology or the counter icing that he did against Wizzy comes to mind.
Yeah, it's definitely turned into a whole.
What are they doing? Like why aren't they playing?
Maybe n0ne's ads are running now. You never know.
Is this the Twitch meta? I've been so far removed from Twitch, to be honest, Toph, so I don't know what the meta looks like here, but I guess HBox ran ads, and now n0ne wants to run ads, maybe.
Who knows?
Okay, we've just received word from production that Hungrybox is spectating Rise and Grind.
Maybe it's a good set.
If anyone could go into his chat and tell him we're ready, that'd be great.
I saw my boy Luis got n0ne. That's a big win. That's a big win.
Does wait, Luis is the Bowser player, or does he play someone else?
No. Luis is you're thinking of probably King Koopa. Luis is Fox and Palutena.
Okay.
Yeah. Louis Money.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. I think they're getting into it. They might. We've just received
an emphatic. They are not.
We have received word from production. They are not. Oh no.
This is great. This is what Melee is, right? Okay, well now Austin's showing us a live viewing of HBox's stream.
For n0ne, I think he's actually. Last time I unmuted his stream to listen in a little bit, he was talking a little bit about the matchup. Man. Yeah, I mean, for n0ne, he's always such a wild card against HBox. I mean, I suppose, I do think that of the top tiers, I feel like Puff is a character where you do see these sets where the tone really gets set early on. Sometimes you watch game one and you've got a pretty good idea, like, can the guy do it? Like, does the guy have what it takes to actually take HBox out? So sometimes you really do see quite early on kind of what the story is, and that's been striking FOD a lot today.
Yeah, so we got a note from Austin from the previous set where Bones struck Dreamland, n0ne struck Yoshi's Battlefield, and then they ended up on FOD. I'm almost wondering why they wouldn't start Battlefield, but I guess we'll see. Got some hand warmers in, which means the set's coming, maybe, eventually. We tweeted HBox.
It's a good question.
Hey man, we're ready. He's gonna be done with his. What do you think he's drinking in there? He's gonna be done with it.
Yeah, it looks like
the set starts.
Some coffee with milk or something. All right, looks like they're getting underway. If I had to guess from the body language.
Yeah, n0ne.
I feel like they're looking at
cameras.
Yeah, I have to imagine they're looking at the Star GG chat right now. So we'll see if n0ne actually ends up striking to Fountain here.
Yeah, it seems like the starter is usually between Battlefield and Fountain, so I guess it just depends on who strikes first in the RPS. Because their last, 3 or 4 sets has kind of been split down the middle between starting on Battlefield and FOD.
Yeah, and so, because at Genesis, it was the game 5 that was the Battlefield game, right? So
yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really understood FOD in this matchup from the point of view of the Falcon. Like, it seems like players like Johnny and n0ne, you know, even though obviously, I think for a long time, and like, if you're not a Falcon main and you try playing Falcon on FOD, that stage is miserable, right?
Yeah.
And I think that people like n0ne have really worked around that over the years and gotten to the point where they even can kind of use it as a surprise pick. But
sure.
I don't know. I just kind of always feel like at the end of the day, you know, if you really need, say you're Puff, right? And if you really need to clutch a situation out, you know, you always kind of have that luxury of like, well, I could just crouch under the side platform and like really take my time, slow the pace down, right? Like there's kind of these spots where Falcon can't really charge in and threaten you with a move that's actually going to KO. So...
Did we just DQ both of them?
Never been done before. Well, what even happens then? What even happens
then?
Do we just give it to Bobby?
Just DQ all of them. Yeah.
Tournament's canceled.
For fourth.
You guys took too long. Tournament's canceled. Yeah, Bones wins.
I love it. I love it. I'm lying. I don't love it. I want them to play. That would be pretty unprecedented, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know Deer's listening in the chat.
I mean, we threatened that with
like what percentage can we double DQ them?
Michael Bananas, we threatened that, right? But I don't know that it's ever actually been, you know, carried out.
Yeah, never been done before. We're underway though. Let's get it started.
Before. Yeah, Fountain Dreams is gonna. Ooh, I love the Nair pick there. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, and I mean, stage aside, this is the way that n0ne kind of finds these crazy openings, right? He got like what, a 4-piece there with that single aerial, and then just gets easy grab knee and finds stock pretty early against HBox. So I mean, that's how the matchup's gonna go when you don't see like a Wizzy on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for HBox, the thing that like, you know, we talk about kind of what can go wrong for n0ne. It's, you know, sometimes you just kind of get carried off stage and you know you just can't recover against Jigglypuff. What I think I look for HBox's side, like when he's playing good in this matchup versus poorly, is something I've seen where he gives n0ne some of these sets in the past is like he'll be holding crouch.
Yeah.
And you'll see n0ne go for stomp, right? And then the stomp, HBox doesn't react to that. And he gets popped up. Same for some of these grabs that n0ne's been getting this game, where I feel like, you know, if HBox is really sharp, he might be able to react and just crouch it. So far, he's been getting grabbed. And we'll see if that changes as the set goes on.
Yeah, and it kind of promotes almost like a soft 50-50 where n0ne can go for stomp when he sees HBox going for that crouch that you mentioned, because it's kind of like the expectation that I'm going to low profile the grab, which is where n0ne finds a lot of these kills.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the part of this matchup I really look for. And I guess it's kind of funny because it's kind of like the ground game, even though ultimately Jigglypuff doesn't want to be on the ground too much. That's like kind of where the difference is made. See if that turned into a knee.
Yeah, percent's a little bit awkward at this point where n0ne needs to find kind of, oh, what happened?
Double jump didn't come out, maybe? Right? Like, sometimes you try to do that second aerial too quickly. You want that double jump rising aerial, and if you go too fast, then you only hit the aerial and not the jump button.
Right, yeah, and now we're at percent where, yeah, he needs to just kind of fish for up air, back air to get the kill at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately, he does the same. Fishes for the up air and then for the back air. I mean, the cool thing for Falcon is, I think what is nice for him ultimately in this matchup is that those aerials, the ones that ultimately will get him those straight hit KOs, they're also the easiest aerials to hit with. You know, because up air, you could just swoop Jigglypuff from underneath with that, right? And back air, you can edge guard with it. Wow, recovering knee.
Yeah, n0ne has gone for returning towards ledge knee like 3 times now, I think, on each of his stocks, and it's gotten him almost killed every time. So, and that's kind of like the mix-up, though, too, right? Where we saw the Genesis win was he kind of threw that stuff out where like it's returning stomp early on in the set, and it kind of gets scouted out, but then it's like, oh, it's kind of in the back for a while where HBox has to look out for it moving forward.
And then that helps him, you know, get away with certain other options.
Right.
Exactly. It's funny. It's actually very Ganon-esque. Whenever I see n0ne go for, you know, he'll do double jump up air even. Oh, and there.
Right. Ooh, he got it.
the crouch on the stomp, and it's just ironic there because if you don't, usually you want to crouch hits, right? Like you don't go as far, but if you crouch that stomp, then it
inadvertently
puts you
helping.
Exactly. Yes. And that's kind of, I think, the game for HBox is you can crouch under the grab, but again, you don't want to crouch the stomp, right? And so it's hard to call it like a true 50-50 because I do think you can kind of react at the end of the day, but it's a tight reaction.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, definitely something that HBox on the defensive side needs to watch out for, and then kind of be there on top of his reactions for it, because he probably can get out of some of these situations with at least just like a shield or anything like that. But
well, do you think that out of the top Falcons, you feel like n0ne is the best on these, like at least maybe relative to the overall spread of stages? Do you think he's the best on the small triplat stages?
I think he's very good, and I feel like I don't have a lot of data to look at Johnny from recent to know for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I know he has like the first thing that comes to mind is like the 4 Loco Fight Night win, but I can't think of too much else of recently where he played against HBox. And then Wizzy kind of is a weird situation because he does well with tri-platforms because he plays kind of that vertical space. I feel like n0ne is just so good at killing like that.
Ooh, falling there. Jeez, look at this.
Mixing them.
Look at this. HBox actually feeling the need to like go into his shield, where like a lot of the time you'll see Puffs, if they're only contending with like someone who grabs, they'll just crouch, right? They don't even need a shield. Yeah, n0ne actually making HBox have to fight out a shield. I'm interested to see if HBox starts mixing some up smash out of shield, because that's kind of, to me, the tool that HBox has brought to the table more recently, where he's doing a lot more up smash out of shield, even in matchups that he used to really not have an answer there, like Fox.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that answer in particular. Oh my gosh, is he living? Yeah. So no punish is going to happen from that. But yeah, the up smash out of shield is really, really good in a lot of these matchups that HBox has been kind of incorporating now, because so many people know like, oh, I'm just going to cross up to the back of HBox's shield, and what's he going to do? If he jumps out, I can hit him. Can't shield grab me. He can't really do a lot with rest or anything like that. So up smash is kind of the answer that he's found. Oh my god.
Oh, looking for something there. Just trying to like, and now just like you said, I mean, same as that FOD game, right? I mean, I guess the difference is on Dreamland. Okay, up air is gonna take longer to kill, but that knee, if you find that, is gonna definitely do it well under 100. 109 after the hit, which is crazy to KO like that from the center of Dreamland. n0ne's still in it.
Okay, HBox showing a little bit of adaptation to the stomp right now. Yeah, so spacing is a little bit off, so gets the shield grab.
We were about to point out the exact same time. I was about to say, look at how he's actually like playing around that stomp now, and they're still coming close to hitting. Is the crazy thing, like, but yeah, starting to power shield the knees even. It's not gonna do it. Here's that up air game. Oh, he
so
wanted,
aggressive.
The risk wasn't worth it. Ultimately, I see why he went for it.
He still gets a kill? No, okay, not quite.
Dang, that was like inches away from killing. It had to be.
Ooh, second up air instead of rest, though, so that could have been pretty big. HBox can't close it out quite yet.
Nah, nothing, right? 121, just too high of a percent.
Oh no, he's dead! He has no jump!
Ooh. And that's the, we see what it looks like when the whole, like, that sharking playstyle really works out. On the flip side, I think what we just saw, Walt, is if you go a little bit too deep and you spend your double jump in a risky way, and your hit doesn't connect, then you're the one who's going to be potentially put in a spot where it's suddenly you have to get past the Puff back air and just all goes south.
Yeah, how the turntables.
How the turn does table.
Okay, Stadium, kind of, I want to say pretty classic counter pick for n0ne so far, but that rest is not the classic start that he wants right here.
Yeah, that's a tough one. HBox definitely, man, okay. Yeah, you ideally want, wow, this is the last couple frames of that pound connecting there. That is nuts. Ooh!
How did he call it out with knee, of all things?
Just insanely precise, right? Like, what? Because you have to really know when they're going to kind of change their direction, their drift, but it doesn't KO, and HBox just tears him off. And I don't know if you're. I'm keeping kind of one eye on the player cam as well, and it's funny because Hbox hits and he's so animated right now.
It's the chain.
It's the plus two charisma.
Plus 2 charisma, plus 5 to clutch.
Charisma. Oh my god. Oof. Dude, you are really seeing Hbox prioritize hitting an up air right now. Like when he gets none in that corner. I feel like one big difference too is like he just starts throwing out these up airs. Like you might jump in if you do, you're dead. You know?
Yeah, and I wonder if that's kind of like the answer he's looking for, or at least not necessarily an answer, but just something that he can do after n0ne goes for stomp, right? Or at least starts to present the stomp. Oh my god. It's plus 5 to clutch.
Dude. It's all coming up Hbox's way right now. I mean, I feel like for n0ne, like I don't know, there's this kind of weird push-pull when it comes to, how much you're jumping in this matchup on both sides. For n0ne now, you kind of got to see, like, well, a lot of these spots where I'm getting put in the corner, it's the up tilt and the up air that are really catching me. So now maybe you try to stay a little more grounded, crouch a little more, do some run crouch. But there's, if then again, if Hbox kind of gets clued onto that. Okay, doesn't crouch the stomp, which is super important.
Yeah.
Like we've seen.
Just limit the hit to 1 right now. So Hbox again with the edge guard potential right here. n0ne recovering low, though, which means first blood going over.
To Hbox, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's tough with Falcon at that percent. You feel like even if you go onto the stage, they're just going to be able to, like, pound you back off or even go for the rest. So you can't blame n0ne too much for that one. 3 stocks apiece. Okay, that was almost a big opening with the Nair there.
Wow, nice follow-up, too. Okay, quick 3-piece right there.
Yeah. n0ne really respecting the pound from Jigglypuff. Where you always feel like you should be able to whip punish it. It's a pretty slow move at the end, but on the flip side, so active, right? If you run in a little bit early, uh-oh.
Bye-bye.
I personally like Falcon Punch there, but, I get it.
Yeah,
not a B-move guy.
He probably didn't want to stale Falcon Punch for when he uses it later,
Oh, yeah, right. Didn't think about that.
All right, back to neutral. n0ne with the slight lead right now. Yeah, and again, I mean, n0ne has just been so on top of the wake-up options from Hbox so far. It seems like every time n0ne gets hard knockdown, Hbox wakes up, instant crouches. So that's where n0ne goes for those stomps that we've been mentioning for this whole set.
Oh, n0ne going for some crazy full jump knees too. That one off a combo. For whatever reason, this game he has been very successful at finding kind of knees, like both at the end of combos, which can actually be pretty situational against Puff, and also just kind of in neutral, right? I mean, that first one looking so clean. Oh, he went for stomp. You're crazy. There's left smash from Hbox.
Yeah, really solid percent though. Down throw knee is gonna come real damn close to killing if it won't do it straight up now.
Yeah. Or like Nair knee. Oh, that could have been
guys.
That might have been a raw knee, but it was the weak hit.
Okay, playing the corner a little bit right now. Hbox stuck in shield though. That's scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he can't really rest. Yeah.
Oof.
Returning knee again. Toph gets him killed every time.
Dude. Yeah, it's a very much a, it's like a last resort option, because if it doesn't work, it really doesn't work.
Now Hbox can rest, though. He's looking for these up airs that you mentioned.
One of them knocked down, though. Yeah, and the funny thing is they start getting stale to where they're not going to knock down for quite a bit longer, maybe. Oh, nothing out of shield. Oh, another one there. Okay, you really can't afford to get up air. Now, that was 4 up airs this stock. None of them have led to a KO yet.
Okay, up air, not quite going to do it. Next one probably will. Why'd he grab?
I don't think he meant to grab. I think that was like a weird...
Oh, the roll in! Hbox always waits for it!
He wasn't set up for the rest. Oh, don't... Yeah, you throw out one more of those grabs, I swear. Dude, this is going to be... Fuck back, it wasn't in the card. Dude, he's going to rest the next one. You can't keep getting away with it.
You can't keep getting away with it, Toph. Okay, fall through platform saves him for now. Hbox crouching so much. do it. Daenerys not gonna do it either. Next thing killed. He's got it. Game 5.
Oh, we got the. What do you call that? H-Box just stayed at his desk. That was like the come on kind of. I feel like that was like not just rage. I feel like that was also he's like amping himself up.
Okay.
He'd get the tension out of him.
He probably is saying come on. That's been like his go-to as of recent.
Yeah, definitely at least a little bit upset, but man, God, that would have been one hell of a comeback. Holy smokes.
Holy crap. I'm shocked that I mean H-Box so often calls out, rolls in, and we saw like 2 or 3 in that last stock, and he always pulls trigger on rest when he sees it.
Yeah. It's crazy because ironically, one of the, I don't know what to call it, interaction situations, one of the spots where H-Box actually sometimes isn't the greatest at hitting those rests is when he crouches under a grab. And I think part of that is you're kind of it's easier to hit that reaction when the opponent is a little bit more predictable. If you're fighting somebody like n0ne, you're not really looking to him to make too many of those kind of mistakes because he's so good. So it's kind of a respect thing, but that game could cut really differently if you just press the B button in one of those spots.
That's right.
Man.
Game 5 on Battlefield 2. We have been here before.
Yeah. And I think from n0ne's end, too, you kind of see that adaptation swing back the other way. He says, okay, oh, whoa, crazy upbeat. And it gets punished.
He's not living. Wow.
No.
I'm shocked by that. Okay, he gets free grab, but can he get a stock off it? No.
2 up airs. I mean, a decent amount of damage, right? But
oh, no.
Not the ideal. No rest. H-Box setting up for the tech in place, maybe. There it is.
So we're seeing you very much for holding down.
That's right. I mean, yeah, it's we've seen H-Box getting a lot of crouches that last game on the grab, so n0ne's gonna see that and say, okay, maybe I can get away with some of those stomps again. The pendulum swinging back in the other direction.
All right, yeah, n0ne finding a little bit of chip damage. Fair breaks him out of trouble for now. Yeah, and low angle kills it. Full stock lead to H-Box here.
Crazy. No crouch there. This could be something. Maybe n0ne, but maybe n0ne doesn't even KO. I don't know.
Wow, yeah, no punish on the up smash too. Probably was looking for shield drop up air out of H-Box, but H-Box extending this lead pretty hard. Big up air is enough to do it. Damn.
Man, I don't remember the order of status off the top of my head, but we've got another game 1 on FOD, game 5 on Battlefield. Yeah. You have to wonder, is it going to go a similar type of way? H-Box again with a little bit of a lead.
Theme music is starting in just a moment. We'll see.
Oh my God! Ooh. It's n0ne that's gonna have a fat lead going to the last stock, and what a crazy way to do it. That was like Bobby-esque, honestly.
Edge cancel. What was that? Edge cancel on the stomp into just the falling follow up knee. That was insane. Right, okay, last stock though. We've been here. No, not quite.
No, it tapped him and it connected. Oh no, that's
Stop holding down, H-Box. He's gonna keep holding down.
78 damage, bro. Okay, wow, drill forward smash, huh? Okay, that just combos.
Okay, so if H-Box pulls out any of the 10 rests he could have gotten in game 4, this set is over, but it's looking like n0ne's to lose so far.
n0ne's pelting on that up air damage, man. He's just... Okay, yeah. It's
so scary.
Smaller, though. Bases, yeah,
punish,
really gives Pound the time of day on that one.
Oh my God, oh, Mystic, it's over! Where's the pop-off? Get the camera up! No pop-off?
The silent, the look back, though. You see the look back? He did that.
He's leaving. He's done.
Crazy. That's crazy.
He didn't do any of those rests in game 4 because he was loading up the chamber for game 5.
I guess so, man. I mean,
that was conditioning.
That got... Man, it was actually pretty reminiscent of a bunch of the interactions earlier in the set where, we did see n0ne getting punished when he would go out there and basically say, okay, I'm going to go for this knee, I'm just going to jump out there and if it hits, you're dead. And then n0ne kind of says, okay, I'm going to shoot first, ask questions later. If the knee doesn't hit, I'll figure something out. But he was not able to figure something out.
Yeah, there's no time to figure something out when the set ends, man. Holy moly. Yeah, it's as Kevin said earlier, +5 to clutch. So he got
+5 to clutch. Oh man,
I can't believe
that
n0ne
stat's
lost,
pretty high.
man.
No. What, dude? You know, and it's funny we mentioned, you know, the accessory game because at Genesis we were kind of joking around in the commentary about how the sunglasses was an artifact, if you will, that n0ne was immune to, right? Because n0ne, with his neighbor down the street, what I'm hearing, you know, who incorporates sunglasses into his everyday attire,
right? Yeah.
n0ne is used to that kind of, you know, accessorial pressure, right?
Yeah,
n0ne having to deal with a lot of
day
antics. I think it's another day for n0ne. Right.
I mean, yeah, those sunglasses, it's just a cheap knockoff of the real thing. So
yeah, but that chain must be the real deal, man. So
it's got to be, right? That's what really made that was the difference maker there. I really don't think there was anything from a gameplay adjustment side other than having the chain on was what it took.